How y'all doing? I'm Nabi, and today is day 3 of breaking the cycle. And today I want to talk to you about the importance of daily reflection, what that looks like, and how you might be able to go about it. We're all different, so I'm gonna try my best to not personalize things you should be doing or how to go about them because I need you to go look at yourself in the mirror, go look at your own life, go look in your camera roll to see the type of things that you find entertaining, the type of pictures that you take, the way you dress and everything like that. And I want you to reflect on all of those things to determine, does future me condone this? Does future me look like this? Does future me want this for myself right now? Like, I don't know if anybody's heard this, but sometimes there are quotes where it's like, if younger you could see you right now, what would they say? Or would they be proud? Now I want you to flip that to the future you. If you can go 5 years in the future right now, what would your future you tell you? If 5+ year old version of you walked in the room right now, what would they say to you? Like me personally, I genuinely believe if an older version of me walked through my door right now and saw me recording this video, he'll tell me to keep going, bro. Like your road get a lot straighter. I know you've been through a lot of hills. I know you done been through some mud. But if you keep going, I promise you, when you get to the top of that hill, that road gonna get straight. That's what I'm on right now. That's how I'm going. I genuinely believe that. And by the grace of God, I'm able to wake up every day and do better. Every single day and do better. Now, the reason this video is coming out so late is because I stayed up all night painting in my art studio. Y'all getting this video a little later. Me knowing that I have to prioritize my sleep moving forward. I have to prioritize my health moving forward. I stayed up painting till 6 a.m. last night, this morning, whatever the case may be. I got to my studio when the sun was out. I left when the sun was still out. It happens. But moving forward, I know I'm not doing that again. I can't do that again. So I would when it comes to daily reflection, I would look in the mirror and know if I'm growing or not. Me personally, I know some days I'm growing and I know other days, bro, you got hella work to do. You got a lot of work to do. So you can sit there, look at yourself in the mirror, have those conversations with yourself and tell the truth. You cannot lie. If you're gonna lie to yourself, don't fucking talk to yourself. That's worse than somebody just blowing smoke up your ass. Like, if you're gonna lie to yourself, you better off asking a yes man any advice. You better off asking a stranger, do I look fat? They're gonna say no every time just to get you out their face. So with that being said, the first thing you gotta do is be real with yourself. Before you even ask yourself your question, before you even ask yourself anything, do you want that answer? Do you really want that answer? Do you really want to see yourself as lazy, selfish, unmotivated? Do you really want those answers? And if you do, by all means, go for it. Go for it, bro. And then start with 100% certainty that these things are gonna change. Kill the self doubt, and we can have a conversation about that on another day. But I need you to understand that the strongest people in the world, they reflect, bro. They reflect. That's why these $1 trillion and $1 million businesses exist. They don't exist from doing the same thing over and over. They have teams where they have meetings and they make changes and things like that. You need to treat yourself that way. And me personally, once again, I know sometimes where I know sometimes there may be situations where I make irrational decisions or impulsive decisions or um not greedy, but like I do have weird complexes with numbers and money and stuff like that. Like let's say for example I got like $155 on a trade or something. I'm gonna click the button again because I don't want that 155 to stay 155. I might want 160, and now I've lost $300 because I can't control myself. So it's just simple things like that to where if you reflect on these things outside of anything important you have to do, once you're involved in something important like a relationship, a school, a job, or anything like that, those minute things, those minute distractions, they won't surface in the most important ways or most important parts of your day or time. So take every step you need to understand that I need to reflect daily. This is not something you do once a week, every 6 months, where you 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 in a relationship or you just living life going with the flow, and then shit hit the fan. Now you want to go change. Now you want to go to the gym. Nah, bruh. This is stuff you need to be doing on a 7 day a week basis. And don't be hard on yourself. Like, give yourself some grace and some gratitude, because a lot of us wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our own decision making abilities. Even if you're making poor decisions, you're still alive. You know, you're if you're watching me or if you're seeing this, you still got your freedom. So you're doing something right to some extent. How can we enhance it though? How can we move forward in the way where every single day I'm stacking these Legos up? Every single day I'm putting a brick, a pebble, one rock, one stone, a piece of gravel. It don't matter if it's a little bit of dirt, bro. We're building a foundation to where we cannot be fucking moved. We're building a foundation where nobody can come in our life and shake or move anything. They can't distract us from nothing because we reflect daily. There's nothing that can come in my sight that can change where I'm going. Period. Now, I want you to take that and I want you to utilize your future a little bit. Like, take your future self and think about what your future you would say if it walked through the door right now. If 5+ year old version of you walked in, you might be 20. So let's say 20-year-old, 25-year-old version of you walked through the door. What would they say to you right now? If you 25, 30-year-old version of you walked through the door right now, what would they say to you about your life, your decisions, your habits right now? And I'll tell you what my 5+year-old version of me would say. I genuinely think 5+year-old version of me would walk in and they would say, hey, I see the road you on. I see you going up and down all these hills, riding through some mud. You might go through a blizzard over there. You might go through a rainstorm over there, but I promise you, if you keep your foot on the gas, once you get over this hill, everything's gonna get flat again. You can be on the straight road again. Just keep going. And I also want to tell you, your habits and your abilities to change those habits are a lot stronger and greater than you think. That's what I feel like the 5+year-old version of me would say to me right now. And if you can, take a step back to understand that you have the ability to do those same things. Talk to yourself about where you're going, what you want to see, how you want to get there, and ask yourself what that person would say to you. If it's anything negative, change it. If it's positive, still change it. It's still time to grow. You thought because it was good, you were straight? Nah. Good can always get great. Good can always get great. And great can get greater. It's always a bigger dog. It's always better. It's always more. So shoot for it, bro. Don't stop in one spot because you, oh, I got this. Like, get an apartment and then start showing up late to work. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like, you worked your ass off to grow. You went hard to grow, to get a goal done, get something accomplished. Now you done got it accomplished, and now you're on the plateau. Nah, fam. Once you get that apartment, your next step should be the best furniture for that shit. Not, oh, let me post it, this, that, and the third. Fam, you got it. Cool. Prioritize yourself in a way where the claps and the applause, they come from within. Like, how many people, there's so many people out here that have stuff that they never posted because they understand that social media and acceptance from outside noise does not matter. Like, everything you need to do is all internal reflection. So if you got that house, you got that apartment, you got that car, understand that you did the hard work to go get there. You did the deeper work. You went to work, you came home, you worked that fuck ass job you didn't want to work. You fought through it. You did a whole bunch of applying. You might not have had a car before. You did a whole lot of riding around, asking people for rides, sending gas money, buying Ubers, Lyft, whatever the case may be. You did all of that to make one thing happen. Appreciate yourself for that, bro. And understand that once you do these things, how can you capitalize on the growth that you already came from? How can you take every decision you made from start to where you at now and turn that into multiple compounded decisions that lead you to a life of nothing but prosperity, health, possible wealth, a nice family, you know? And not everybody is into those things. Like, not everybody's into having $1 million. Not everybody's into having a gigantic family. So if that's you, reflect on things that could put you in position to be comfortable your way. But if you have the ideas of being very well off financially, mentally, family wise, bro, there's so many levels of deep work you're gonna have to go through. There's so many levels of reflection that you're gonna have to go through for you to even start. Like, dude, if you're impulsive, if you're irrational, if you're emotional, if you're illogical, you have to knock down every single wall You have to knock down every single belief you have from this day beyond to understand that, dude, I'm not gonna get $1 trillion. I'm not gonna get $1 million until I stop buying what I want to buy when I want to buy it. I'm not gonna get $1 million until I stop prioritizing my lust over what I need to do. I'm not gonna get $1 million until I stop prioritizing these bottles and this weed and all this other stuff over what I need to do. And like I said, not everybody wants $1 million or a gigantic family or a damn Lamborghini or Mercedes G-Wagon. Like, some people just want peace and solitude, bro. And that's fine. However, you're not gonna ever have that if every chance you get, you picking up the phone to call somebody because you bored or you lonely or whatever. Understand that your goals, your outreach, anything you're trying to achieve, you need to be in the mirror daily. You need to be asking yourself, if I dig a 6 foot hole right now, how can I dig another 6 foot hole 50 minutes faster? How can I dig the same 6 foot hole without hurting my back? How can I do these things where other people are struggling in ways and I'm understanding that I gotta knock down these walls so I don't struggle myself. Use other people as examples as well. You don't have to just reflect on yourself. Reflection is as far as your eyes can see, literally. So take a time to look at your environment, see what those people are doing, and you're cool with them. Like, if they out here doing wild, irrational, nasty, selfish, whatever the case may be, they doing all these heinous things to their future, fucking their future up. They making decisions every single day that's destroying, horrible decisions that's destroying their future. They don't even know it. They building a bomb brick by brick. We trying to build a castle brick by brick. They don't. They on some whole other stuff. And y'all friends. Like, you go to school, you get good grades, this, that, and the third. Y'all homie, he had every single party. He had this and that function. You ain't seen him study. You ain't seen him work out. All he do is party, spend money with this girl, that girl, eat, sleep, shit, repeat. And that's your homie, cause y'all went to the same high school. Cause y'all just met in college and y'all cool, y'all around each other all the time, whatever the case may be. The circle of friends might be, whatever the situation is, bro. If your frequency ain't on the same frequency as them, reflect. Look at those people. See what they doing. See what they like. See what they talk about. Are they drinking more than you? Are they smoking more than you? Where are they getting the money from to do this stuff? Think about everything. The job that they got, the job you got. Reflect on everything, bro, and ask yourself, is this where I want to go? Is this what I want to do? Is this my crowd? Are these the type of people I want to be around? And if your answer is no, you need to take a step back and be brutally honest to yourself. But be kind. You don't gotta beat yourself up over really anything for real. We all got the same 24 hours. So ask yourself, what did I do well today? And what can I do better tomorrow? And then the next day you ask yourself the same things. And matter of fact, if you really want to take it even deeper, or go grab a journal. I have 5. I never had a journal before 2026. Like, a part of me used to think it was kind of feminine. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I would kind of avoid it. I would kind of think it's stupid. Like, bro, I'm not writing shit. Like, what? What? I'm not even gonna open this book. Like, what am I writing for? Dog, I bought one journal and probably like a week later I had to buy another one. It's just like that. Like, it's also therapeutic for you. And I didn't think or realize it would be until I really started writing. Gang, I have 4 journals, 4 to write in and 1 to draw in, so 5. But remember, growth don't happen in one abundant way. Like, it happens in small ticks, small chops. You gotta take that axe and get to work. But as long as you swinging, bro, as long as you don't stop swinging, you're in the right position. So with that being said, I just really really want you to understand that every day is another opportunity, and it doesn't matter what you lost yesterday. It doesn't matter what you did wrong yesterday. It doesn't matter what nothing yesterday matters. To be honest, it doesn't matter if something happened yesterday and you have to handle that problem today. Don't handle it with the same emotional intake that you had yesterday. If you, for example, relationship wise, if you and your person got into an argument yesterday and you was mad as hell yesterday, you wanted to cuss at them, beat them up, scream at them, whatever. Today when you approach that situation, reflect on yourself and ask yourself, would future me go through this? Am I yelling and talking to somebody crazy 5 years from now? No. So just handle it a little bit different. Approach it a little bit different to where you're thankful for yourself. You're thankful for not getting out of character, not speaking to someone in a derogatory way, not tearing somebody down, including yourself. You know, do the deeper work to where keeping your cool and moving with real patience is a benefit for you. And I hope you understand that